to Easy 3 Sport Production. I'm your host Suttles, and today we'll be previewing the game between the New York Football Giants and the Washington Football Team. Let's get it. The New York Giants coming in at 1-7. The Washington Football Team coming in at 2-5. This is an NFC least matchup. The last time these two teams squared off, the Giants came up with their first win of the season, 20-19. The Washington Football Team had scored in the fourth quarter. Ron Rivera, Riverboat Ron, he chose to go for two. They failed the two-point conversion. Giants walk out of there with a win. Now, overall, Daniel Jones didn't have his best game against Washington, but he is 3-0 against Washington in his career. So this is the one team that I feel confident that he can actually go out there and perform and win the game. The Giants are coming off a terrible loss Monday night against the Bucs, where they lost by 2 points, and mostly because of their quarterback, Daniel Jones. The two turnovers turned into 10 points for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they won by 2. This has been the story of the season. Daniel Jones turnovers, which has been losing us games. So we got to see exactly what he's going to do against Washington, because I feel like that this is the only team in the league that he actually feels really comfortable with, and really comfortable and confident to go out there and perform to his higher standard. But it's not going to be easy. The Washington defense, they're coming in at number 6 in sacks with 22 sacks, and the secondary is giving up the least amount of passing yards per game with 185.6. That is the fewest in the NFL. So what you're facing is a top 10 defense overall. That's what Daniel Jones is going up against. That's what the New York Giants are going up against this week. It's a top 10 defense. Number 6 in sacks, number 1 in passing yards. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Now, to combat that, our defense, we're ranked number 24 in the passing defense, but we are tied for 7th in sacks with 20. Our defense has been playing really good. Patrick Graham really schemed up a good game plan last week against the Tampa Bay Bucs. He had Tom Brady tap dancing. He had him very uncomfortable. He was bringing pressure from all sides. He was giving them all different looks. So I feel real confident about our defense going up against Kyle Allen. Where I don't feel the confidence is in my quarterback. And I know everything keeps going right back to Daniel Jones, but he is the key to making this engine go. He is the key to making this Giants train continue to go forward in the right direction. And he's just blowing it at this point. He's truly just blowing it. Every game this season, he has had multiple turnovers. Multiple. And they're always at the wrong time. Every single time. And it's lost us games. Now, for this game, Kyle Allen is the starting quarterback. He's going to be looking for his favorite target, Terry McLaurin, which Terry McLaurin had a pretty good game against us the last time. But Kyle Allen is very safe. He's not going to throw too many picks. He's not going to fumble the ball too much. He's very safe. The defense is what I'm really worried about, because now they are in mid-year form. We've seen this defense at the beginning of the season really come into their own, especially the defensive line, and we knew that there was going to be a problem. Now they are in mid-season form. They got more acclimated. They look good. Overall, that defense looked good. The problem with the Washington Football Team is still their offense, but their defense looks really good, and that's going to be a hard challenge. Now, our offensive line is progressing. They did look really good last week with Shane Lemieux and Andrew Thomas on the left side. They didn't give up too many pressures. They didn't give up too many sacks. And Daniel Jones really did have some clean pockets to throw out of. And the running game was just tremendous. I mean, that offensive line was getting a 2-3 yard push on the best defensive line in football in Tampa Bay. I feel confident about everything around there. It's just Daniel Jones. And you know, every single week I come on here, I do the previews, and I tell Daniel Jones one thing, just one looming thing each and every week. I come out here and say he needs to stop. Maybe if I stop saying it, maybe he just won't do it this game. So I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it. But we all know what he needs to do, but I'm not gonna say it. Now, as for the game plan, defensively, we need to hone in on Terry McLaurin. That's their only threat. That's their only weapon. We have to make Kyle Allen try to beat us. We have to make Kyle Allen make those decisions that he don't want to. Kyle Allen is a safe thrower. He's going to scan the field, but he's going to go with the safest throw. He's not going to go downfield too much. It's going to be a lot of screens. It's going to be a lot of slants, drag, out routes. That's the concept that they're running for Kyle Allen. Make him have to throw a 15-20 yard post route. Make him having to thread the needle on a corner route. Make him have to go downfield. Scheme up the pressure the same way as you did in Tampa Bay, Patrick Graham. Scheme it up. Give him all different looks. You was able to confuse and get Tom Brady out of his comfort zone. We can do so with Kyle Allen. I have that confidence. Now, offensively, Jason Garrett called a tremendous game last week. Keep going on that same route. I like to see a lot of the trickery. I want to see you keep the defense off balance. I want to see the hard counts. I want to see the reverses. I want to see the read options. I want to see the quick 1-2 hitters. I want to see the one reads. I want to see the quick passes. Get the ball out of Daniel Jones' hands quick, because the longer he holds it, the worse it's going to be. And realizing that his first two reads are the best for Daniel Jones. When he holds on to the ball longer and longer, it's not gonna be good. It's just not. Jason Garrett jumped into the creative bag last week, and don't get into a situation where the defensive line can just time up everything that you're doing and being able to just hone on Daniel Jones. Keep them on their toes. Now, my prediction for this game is Giants 20, Washington football team 17. I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a slugfest. It's going to be more of a defensive game. Offensively, it's going to look extremely sloppy. You're going to see a lot of sacks. You're going to see probably some fumbles, some missed throws, missed times. The defense is going to own this game, but I believe that the Giants will come out on top 2017. That would move the Giants to 2-7, and that would move the Washington football team to 2-6 and a wide open NFC lease. We'll see what will happen. And that has been a Subtles preview from Easy 3 Sport Production. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Until next time, I'm out.